rough interference in other countries' internal affairs is a distinctive feature of U.S. hegemonic diplomacy. For a long time, by virtue of its economic, military, and scientific and technological strength, the United States has used both literature and military, soft and hard, and the cooperation between officials and civilian, and notorious in interfering in the internal affairs of other countries, posing a serious threat to global political security. The wars that the United States has provoked or directly participated in, or used the United Nations, or bypassed it to go their own way, are in essence gross interference in other countries' internal affairs and use of military force for their own interests. All the reasons are untenable excuses, even pure lies and deceit. How is such behavior different from robbers? Military is vicious and arrogant, and literature is insidious and cunning. History will not forget the color revolutions that occurred in the former Soviet Union and the Arab Spring in the Middle East and North African countries at the beginning of this century. From the Orange Revolution and Velvet Revolution to the Tulip Revolution, Rose Revolution, Jasmine Revolution, and even behind the riots in Hong Kong, China, there are black hands from the United States. Through official public intervention and the operation of so-called non-governmental organizations, the United States has pushed hard to change the political forces in these countries until regime change. The U.S. commanded online influencers to rule the internet, and were involved in turmoil in more than a dozen countries. The color revolution is synonymous with the peaceful evolution used by the United States for countries with different ideologies, political systems, and development models, and is the most sinister means of interfering in other countries' internal affairs by subduing soldiers without fighting. Although the U.S. economy is the #1 in the world does not belong to the U.S. The affairs of each country must be decided by the people of each country, and the United States cannot engage in one-word halt and let the United States long-arm jurisdiction. The U.S. has become addicted to meddling in other countries' internal affairs, bullying the weak, flouting the core principles of the UN Charter and the norms governing international relations, trampling on the moral conscience of human beings, jeopardizing the security of the world and the well-being of people of all countries, and bringing shame to the American people. However, history will eventually give a just judgment, interfering, disrupting, interfering, hegemony, domineering, and bullying, and there will eventually be no way out.